Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we're here at James Nolan's and Zara's house. Super appreciative. Thank you guys for letting me use your hoist. I'm so stoked. This is going to be way easier working up here than working on my back. But today is an exciting day. I mean, it was a bit of a rough start because the car did not want to go up on the lift. And found out my tie rod just completely bent. I've driven once on this tie rod, so when I went past lock into the dipper, I must have just like gone over my lock stop because my steering got stuck and just like fucked the tie rod. So I have to order a new one of them, which is not ideal. But yeah, apart from that, this car's actually not too bad underneath. I mean, the whole boot is like completely fucked, but we knew that. Apart from that, my rear brake caliper lines are like way too tight. I could just take the little hole-in clip off there and then just bend the line down and give me a bit more. But yeah, the plan is today, make a new exhaust. I am proper excited. This will be the first time me getting to use my bandsaw type thing, first time using welder, so it's going to be proper exciting. This is what happened to the old exhaust. I ended up dirt dropping turn 6. Just broke the welds. Just sort of hammered it. And then, because the one hanger is on the muffler, and then I drove home from QR. And then it snapped off here. So yeah, pretty keen to make my car quiet again. I mean, it's got a screamer, so I'll never be quiet, but yeah, a bit of preventative maintenance as well. The plan is also, well, it's on the lift, gonna give it a oil change and change gearbox fluid. But when I did that reverse and went too far, my poor brand new machine took a little bit of a hiding already. God damn it. But yeah, super pumped. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, tell some friends about the channel. And if you are new here and you give me a subscribe, your name will be at the end of the next video. Also, pop down to the first link in the description. That'll be James's channel. Massive thanks to you, James. Super appreciative. Give me tungsten. Okie dokie, first things first, I've got to get this V-band off this, the rest of this exhaust. My plan is I'm probably just gonna take an angle grinder and just finish cutting off that weld so it's just that bit. And then hopefully I can put it in this end first, just into here, and then cut it off pretty close to the V-band. And then once that's cutting, I can figure out what I want to do with the rest of this exhaust. I would love to use as much material as possible because obviously I can't use the end bit. Because that's... And I think this angle from here, where it goes down from here, was actually the wrong angle and it made it sit a little bit too low. But if possible, I'd love to use this section only because like, it's not bent. It looks gross. I did buy 6 meters of this stuff. I have plenty. But if I can save a little bit of money here, that would also be cool. Also have to do the same with that end. Let's do it. Oh. Spent ages just dicking around with the machine just trying to find 0 degrees because where it says 0 degrees is like 1 or 2, so it's not perfectly straight, and that's really annoying. So what I did, you guys just saw me cut that pipe off and whatnot. So that pipe had a 0 degree straight cut on it from when those guys cut them. So the downfall for this machine is it has 2 pivoting axes, which means if you change it from 0 degrees, it's going to be, you have to adjust both of them and slide it out. It's a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. So what I did, so I matched up that flat that is 0 with the blade here, so this angle would technically be 0. And then you come to the little chart and you can see it's well off 0. You can adjust this little slider thing, but it needs to go this way further than that. So I'm just going to take it off and I'm just going to have to drill out a little bit so it actually, you know, can make 0, 0. Okie dokie, fixed. Guess it is what it is. Before I change the angle on that, I'm just going to get one of those big lengths and cut in half. It's just easier to work with when it's smaller. Okie dokie, sweet. Got 10 of these 20-degree bends now. So, new strap. Because this, I dicked this angle when I first made this exhaust, where it goes down underneath the, I guess, the diff. It's, yeah, it's just too aggressive and it goes too low. So, to try and counter that, I'm gonna try and rotate this pipe more. And try and sit it up so it goes up high here, which will push that up as well. I'm sort of aiming to be around about there, so it's all tucked up nicely. Got a little straight here with the 10 on it. Eventually, once I finalise, I might have to do one a little bit shorter because I might need a bit more space in this to dick up the angle so it goes. I mean, it's gonna look like butthole, but I mean, it'll work. So I'm thinking some sort of fuckery like this. I reckon it'll work. Start by tacking this onto that flange, and then I'll just mark them as I go. Get three little pen marks and fandangle the angle. That's not a bad little tack. Sick. That's good. I'm gonna go bang it on the thing and then we'll fandangle up the next Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll just tack this as max. Thinking about just tacking these two together to make a 40, so then I can figure out the angle just with this, and match it up with this. My thinking at the moment is I can't really win without making a sacrifice for one of the parts to sit low, unless I just cut off that end bit and then I just make this bit nice and then make the other bit nice, which I should probably do.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
You having fun though?
Yeah, dude.
Sick.
Ah, it's James.
Filming?
Yeah.
What's up?
Dude, thank you for letting me use your shit
good is
in
it,
space. Oh my god. Yeah, what? It's nuts.
It's like a dream.
Yeah.
It just
so
makes so much difference when you're like mucking around like with this.
Yeah. You're not
Imagine
up, down,
welding
up, down,
this
up, down.
under a car.
Yeah, I wouldn't be a happy camper. At least you weld over there, so you just like mark it, but still.
Getting on the ground,
yeah.
getting up, getting on the ground, getting up. You got this.
Oh! That was so solid as well! It's not the most ideal angle, but it is better than it was. Fuck. This is such a pain in the ass. This one's super important because it's important. Went home, had a little break, had 5 pieces of butter on toast. I'm feeling re-energized. Okie dokie, so I got this bit, but I sort of want to start to line up where my muffler's going to go. So I still got to use the drop saw to cut this bit off, but at least it's got a hanger on there, which is super helpful. And I got James's beautiful thing here, which is so helpful. I'm just going to cut this muffler off just before this hanger. I mean, worst comes to worst, I can always cut the hanger off and cut it off there. Alright, so what I'm thinking for this one is the same as we did over there. The 2 up, 2 down. Oh yeah. I reckon we can get that to work, and then I'll just have to measure out a little bit of straight in there and fucking good as new. Oh, then we get to weld it out. I'm proper looking forward to that. Okie dokie. as you can tell. It's nearly dark now. I just spent the last like hours trying to fuck around with this last joint. It's about 6:30 now, so I sort of don't want to start making heaps of noise because James got a tenant living at the end of this garage, so I just don't want to be that dude. Here's my attempts, various generations of fuck ups. That is all I got left. That's the angle that I want that to be at. This is everything's all good. Seeing I can't make noise now, I'm gonna pull what's done down, chuck it on the bench. I'm gonna start welding it out. Pretty confident that I can make this work, but that's a tomorrow job. Okie dokie, I'm pretty excited for this, so let's go and have some fun. Sorry guys, but I am gonna cut this video in half. I just finished editing this video and the whole day it came to like 22 minutes, so it's a little bit long, but lucky for you guys, I'm gonna post the next 3 days in a row, all at 6 PM. Today's Wednesday and then Thursday, Friday. Got heaps of content and I'm super stoked. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, tell your friends about the channel, and like always, if you're new here and you subscribe, your name goes at the end of the next video. Appreciate the support. Thank you.